everyone. So, today's a little bit different. We're going to be doing some ASMR while the sponsor is being played in the background. So, just to let y'all know, this is a sponsored stream. If you would like to support me and help with paying my new VTuber model or just helping me get a little bit of extra money, download using my link. And basically, every level that you get helps a little bit. It's actually pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. So, I hope one of you does it. You don't have to, though. This is just a stream to hang out and do some ASMR. And I was just hitting two things at once. I needed to do ASMR, and I also needed to get the game streamed for about 2 hours. So, this is perfect. So, first, we're going to start with a meditation. I'm going to help guide you through it, and we're going to go through some affirmations. Hold on one second. Sorry, my throat's been a little sore, but hopefully that is better soon. Hopefully the rain isn't too loud compared to me, so everything is up to your liking. To talk about the sponsor a little bit before we start the meditation, it's kind of like a Candy Crush type of game. It's a match for, you have to match 3 of the icons, and it gives you a lot of serotonin when you succeed in puzzles. Very fun, very satisfying. The story is actually kind of funny and interesting because usually these have funny, like weird little stories, but this one's actually like fun. You get to redo your mansion. I'm not that far into it, so I'm just at the mansion, but I've heard that you go other places. But anyways. Okay, so breathe in and breathe out with me. Relax your face, relax your shoulders, relax your abdomen, relax your hips, relax your knees. We're going to take a couple more deep breaths. We're going to breathe in for 4 and out for 6. Breathe in. And in. And out. And in. And out. I also had to reset up my lights today because something happened. I'm not sure what, but my lights actually stopped working, so things might look a little different. I'd like you to imagine a time you felt extremely happy, a time you felt loved and supported and cared for. How does this feel to you? Where does it manifest itself in your body? Hold this feeling as you listen to these affirmations I'll tell you. And know that you have the ability to make yourself feel happy, feel loved, and feel supported. As you listen to these affirmations, repeat them back to yourself in your head or say them out loud. I am whole. I am loved. I'm exactly where I should be. I am learning valuable lessons from myself, and I choose to keep moving forward. Success is different for everyone, and I work to my own rhythm. Each day it becomes a little easier to speak and act kindly towards myself. I am learning to give myself the care and attention that I deserve. Loving myself is a journey that I am committed to. I deserve to be loved. I am becoming more aware each day of the love that surrounds me. I am always surrounded by things to be grateful for. Sometimes I just need a pause and really look. I can find joy in the simple things, not just the grandiose things. I can take moments to calm down, slow down, and breathe. Trusting myself is possible. I let myself imagine the future I deserve. I'm beginning to see the many options I have. I'm learning to let go of what I cannot control and know what I can control. I give myself permission to do what is right for me. It is okay to set boundaries with others and focus on me. I accept my emotions and I let them serve their purpose. My worth is not measured by my progress. I allow myself to slow down. I am patient and kind with my progress and with myself. I choose to forgive myself and let go of past mistakes. Showing myself kindness and compassion is becoming more natural. I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Now gently take a few breaths. Okay. I hope that starts your day off nice. We're going to do some sound effects. I'm going to try to match the tone of the sponsor. So we're going to do some bubbles and stuff like that. Hold on 1 second though. I was trying to get my lips to match me so you guys can really see what's going on. Okay. I'm going to get a timer and I'm going to clear my throat real quick. Probably do about 5 minutes of a trigger as long as I can and do it. Okay. Okay. I was seeing what it could catch and what it can't, so that was a little experiment. I try to get my mic as good as I did the last time, but as you guys know, everything changes during streaming. It's a lot sometimes. we're gonna do some other triggers. Oop. We're gonna do some scissors and some brushes and stuff. I actually forgot to grab something. Hold on 1 second. Whoops. I forgot to grab the little monster. It's a little hot in my room. I'm gonna turn the air on. Okay, we're gonna do the monster real fast. Hi, Echoed In. Yeah, we're getting cozy. I wanted to do something extra since we have to have a sponsor playing for 2 hours. And I was like, how can I make this not just me playing a matching game? So we're doing ASMR on top of it while the sponsor watches us. Am I sounding okay? Am I too loud? Or is the sound effects in the background too loud? Because I tried to balance it again. Yeah, sponsor can get all the cozy too. I think it sounds perfect. Okay, cool. I need to move the chat off my face though. Post-it notes are on my face. There you go. That's better. How's your day? I was trying to see if I could make each side of this mic a different ear, and I think I can figure that out, but I have not yet, so hopefully that is an addition for the next time. You're so tired. Did you work a lot yesterday? I feel like you work like all the time. Do you get weekends off? Just Canadians get weekends. No, just kidding. I know you guys have weekends. I'm not stupid. That was a joke for anybody else watching. When I watch you, I'm at work. Yeah, I know. Because I stream so early. Even though Friday I streamed late and you were still at work. I'm convinced you don't ever stop working. I'm going to cut some paper. My favorite trigger. I am tired because I thought only one episode of Andor was coming out, but they are gods and dropped 3. So I was up until 3 a.m. watching that. How is it? There's a streamer on here. His name is Dan Giesling. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about, but he played Elden Ring without like help, and he refused to use like any upgrades other than I think strength. But the reason I'm saying this is there's this city in the game. I don't remember what it's called at the moment, but he calls it Andor Landor. And I think that's one of my funnest brain tickles when I just go around like a stim, kind of. I just go around and I'm like, Andor Landor. And then when I saw Andor come out, I was just like, Andor Landor. I understand Star Wars for first, but I just thought that was funny. Then a new animated series comes out on the 2nd. Star Wars fans are eating good right now. What's this? I haven't heard of the animated show. What's that about? I like the animated shows. Have we talked about this? I think we did. How I watched all of Clone Wars, but I don't like the live action that much because I get bored. Even if you don't really like Star Wars, it is a good show. I like Star Wars for the premise and the philosophy. The philosophy that there's a balance I'm sort of a philosopher myself. I accidentally cut a piece of paper that looks like a little house. I'm gonna keep this. No, an ad. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to the ads. I'm gonna do a little bit of brush. Some brushes. We'll try a little bit of difference. I have all my makeup brushes here. I got a makeup brush cleaner. Not for makeup brushes, I guess. It's like a brush cleaner, and I got it from my paint brushes. But it's for makeup brushes. Side note. Oops. Gentle. The new series is called Tales of the Underworld. It's 2 stories. Is that the characters? I might watch the animated series, like the new animated show. I don't know how loud this is coming through, but it's like I'm brushing your cheek. That's what I imagine. Just blush. Blush on the cheek. There are a few that follow characters of the Clone Wars in the Clone Wars animation style. Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Sith, and now Tales of the Underworld. I think I watched the first 2. If it looked like Clone Wars, I just kind of assumed it was. I guess it depends on when it came out. If it came out a long time ago, like years and years ago, I probably watched it. Because as a kid, I just assumed it was a new season and not a new show. Especially if it came on Cartoon Network. These were in the last few years, then I did not watch them. if it was after COVID, I did not watch it. If it was before COVID, I watched it. That's the point. That I didn't watch as much TV I have cityscape stuff going on in the background. The noises, the sounds. I didn't want to do rain today. We do rain all the time. Hey, I. The thing about me is, even if I'm not attuned to the hobby, I love when people are passionate. So keep telling me about it. Tell me, info dump, you know? Tell me all the things. And I love learning. So I watch like video essays. The reason I specifically brought up the philosophy of Star Wars is because even if I don't watch the movies, I watch fans of Star Wars talk about it because I appreciate listening to somebody that gets something I don't. Like, just because I watch something and I don't see something from it, I like to see, or I like to hear what others get it from it. So, Tales of the Jedi was an Ahsoka arc, pretty much what she did to avoid the Empire. I watched that one. I know that. And we got to see Count Dooku when he was a Jedi and how he started to lose faith in the Order. I'm pretty sure I watched that one. Yeah. We're gonna do some hairbrush noises while we discuss Star Wars. Side note about the sponsor. The gifted subs thing is kind of cool. I don't really know if we'll unlock it, but the fact that they have a chance to give us gifted subs is kind of neat. So we could hope. We could hope. Andor follows its roots of Rogue One. It is not about the balance of the Force, it is more of just a lore dump about how insane it was to live under the Empire. That sounds very interesting. So, what do you love about Star Wars? Let's talk about it. Like, what you really love about it. Deep, like, if you broke it down to me, if I'm like, talk me into watching the live actions, movies, why? Like, why would you want me to watch it? Like I did. I don't know if you were around when I was talking about Death Note. I think you were. Yes, you were. Like, give me a pitch like I would pitch Death Note. Lines of good and evil are a bit blurred. I noticed that in the first 5 minutes of the show. As a rebel, you do what it takes, even if it means doing some dark stuff. Ah, for Andor? See, I like that. I like that exploration. But you have all the time. We have 2 hours. Or like an hour and a half at this point, but to be honest, if you wanted to talk about this after stream and just type a bunch of stuff to me in a Discord message, I would also be fine with that. Like I said, I just like hearing people talk about stuff they like. At first, so I don't know if you saw that, but somebody got banned in the chat, and I thought that was to you. I go in and I was like, oh no, the bot thought you were spamming. But it wasn't. It was somebody else. Does the ASMR community like snapping? Like, is that a thing that people like? Because I can snap. I was going to do research on it, and then I got busy yesterday. And I got sick. And a neighbor's house caught on fire. That was also something that happened. Yesterday was a lot. I'm going to do a little bit of snapping because I want to. We're going to do some typing after my notepad pops up. Talking about notepads while I wait. I really need to get my website good. That thing is dysfunctional. I assumed something happened at work. It's okay. Take your time. Like I said, we have an hour and 10 minutes. And if you don't finish talking about something, you can talk to me on Discord anytime. You can DM me. You can post it on the group. You can. There's a lot of people that like Star Wars in the group. That might actually make a conversation. Or anywhere I'm at. If you don't like Discord. There's also Twitter. Even though I hate Twitter, but it's probably the one I'm on the most right now. Because you have to be. I typed up a real good little entry. I'm gonna start just typing my feelings. Making a diary on stream. I typed a good one. Or I should write a story. I have a story I want to write. It's a book that I want to write. I'm worried that I'm not as talented in writing as I used to be. But maybe one day I'll write it. I want to write a poetry book one day. Hi, Beals. So we're doing ASMR, kinda. We're talking, but we're doing ASMR, and the sponsor is playing in the background for an hour. How's your day? Yesterday I was watching an ASMR artist. Shoot, what's their name? Something Wolf. They're like a wolf VTuber or a fox VTuber. I'm not entirely positive. They have different hairstyles every time I look at them, but that's besides the point. They were in their little forest doing their little thing, and they were talking about philosophy. And I told them to read Simone de, I can't say her name very well, de Beauvoir or something. And I thought that was interesting for an ASMR conversation. Getting ready for art history. Ooh. What time period are you in? I grew up with Star Wars, so this nostalgia hits hard. I mean, give any little boy laser swords, spaceships, and battles, he will be happy. My nephew is obsessed with Star Wars. Kind of because of that. But is that like the nostalgia is what keeps you coming to it? African art history. Is there any cool things that you've learned, Beals? When I was in art history, I learned so many things that I did not know. Like when I took a few art history classes. I think we all had to, and the one I think stuck the most is contemporary to modern. When I learned about the Venus paintings, that was crazy. What have we not done today? I don't think we did writing. I learned that Africa was in a lot of wars within the country and that it was colonized for a very, very long time. Isn't it still? Technically? It ended for them in the 80s? Oh, okay. What, I know it's still like not fully like themselves still, right? Like there's still a bunch of white colonizers there. The only reason I bring this up is because one, I learned it a couple of years ago, but the whole Elon Musk thing, his whole situation. It's still a lot of war, and there's sort of a war between white South Africans and the black South Africans. Yeah, it's kind of like what's the fancy word for it? Because the white ones took a lot of land owned by blacks for generations. I hope one day that in history class people can look at that and be like, I can't believe that was true. I hope like one day everybody gets the retribution that they deserve. But I won't get into that because I'm a white girl, so I feel like I'm not the person to talk about it. But I would like to learn about it if you want to keep talking about it. So trying to get the land back from the white South Africans to give back to the black ones. But it's a problem because the white ones had the land for generations, so it's a back and forth with them. Yeah, but like, it's kind of like what happened with Georgia, right? Like, just because they had the land for generations doesn't mean they should have had the land. Like, Georgia shouldn't have as much white, rich people owning the land that they do. A lot of the African artists talk about colonization in the dias. I don't know that word. Oops. I got ink on my thing. Oopsie. I don't know that word though. Diaspora? Yeah, plus the government isn't helping either within the countries. That's not surprising. Africa reminds me of Haiti with how much civil war happens. That's incredibly sad. I had a friend on. Do you guys? Were you guys on DeviantArt when that was a thing? I had a friend on there. Her name was like Baby Angel or something like that. And she was a fantastic artist. She was a Naruto artist. I think she still makes art, but very rarely now. And I don't get on DeviantArt anymore. She was from Haiti, and it always broke my heart when she would tell me some things that would happen. Like she had cats. Like I won't get too sad, but like something bad happened to the cats. And like it happened often. And I always felt so I felt for her. She's a fantastic artist though, for real. I hope she's doing okay. I should go on there just to see how she's doing specifically. Deviant art was cool, but I'm not trying to change the subject. I was just talking about my experience with that. G is Haitian, so he tells me a lot about the issues there. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. No, I understand. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, and I think the last check-in when I went over there to DeviantArt to like see what's going on, I think the last check-in she did was how she wasn't able to do art because she had to like get a job, but she was doing art every once in a while. And that made me so sad because she was like literally one of the most talented of our age. Like, I don't know. I'll pull up some of her art actually. Deviant art. I could probably find her. She had a ship with Gara. Am I spelling Gara incorrectly? I might be. Gara Naruto. Oh, 2 A's, not 2 R's. My bad. She had one of the coolest OCs ever. I'll find it. Actually, maybe if I find me, because I'm not logged in anymore, I can find her. Kolala. Kolala. Can I see my favorites? Another person just called, talked my ear off forever just to say they don't want a service we provide anymore. They're lonely, echoed in. They need somebody to talk to. And that somebody is you. Because you're getting paid to be there. But not to do that. But they don't understand that. I will find them, I promise. And I will show y'all this artist. I wish I could search in my favorites. Oh man. Sometimes I can't do the bubbles. I found her. Okay. First off, Let's see if she has any updates. Do they not have journals anymore? That's crazy. In 2023, she posted a journal. She was looking for a job. That was the last post. I'll show you all the art in one, like just a little bit. 2023 was 2 years ago. I wonder what she's up to. I was obsessed with her OC. Let me see if I can find a picture. Naruto. And she did the Naruto style so well. I'm trying to find a good full body to show you. Back. 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 She would have been a great VTuber. Like, for real. I guess this one's good enough to show. Hold on. Window capture. Internet. What am I on? Chrome. Look at this. It's the blonde girl right here. I was trying to find a good picture of her, but like she always had really solid coloring and style. I know I'm getting distracted, but yeah, like look at this. I love this character. I did a fan art of her way when I was young, so it's really ugly, but yeah. That's her. Let me get me above it. If y'all ever find the Baby Angel 2, let me know. She was awesome. She was super cool. She was really nice. Their canon, their like little fan thing was that they were married to Gara, which I was totally for back in the day. Anyways, I'm distracted. Sorry. Let me read. I was on DeviantArt when I was a wee lad, like 5th, 6th grade. Used to draw Sonic in my sketchbook in bleach. So as soon as the sun comes out, the calls are nonstop. Ah, yes, from the Heart Village. Thank you. Yeah, right? Like, she was awesome. She was so cool. I'm sad that she couldn't become, like, an artist full time. I looked up to her, like, so hardcore. Let me go back to my page. Like, look at my stupid stuff. This is not mine. That's my favorites. Technically, no and yes. It's hinted that they get with one of the girls from one of the episodes, but like she's a side character. So, no. And it's a travesty. Here's my artwork. Since I'm here. This stuff's new, but we're gonna go down to the old stuff because I want to show y'all how it was back in the day. That's not old enough. Okay, here you go. Here, I'm kind of in the way. Hold on. This was an Unravel fan art. I used GIMP. GIMP Studio. Yeah. Oh no, I used Paint Tool Sai. Look at this. I loved using animated things on DeviantArt. The shadow. Oh yeah, this. Yeah. I don't think it's very good. This one was my Journey fan art. This was when I tried to do art. Harshly Crickles. Yeah, John Wolfe. I was an OG John Wolfe fan. OG. Oh, here's a little animation I did back in the day when I was a kid. It was little Gertie from Binding of Isaac. It was a cursor. So I still have somewhere the files to make this a cursor. And he would just like kind of bounce. He wouldn't do all this as a cursor, but he was really cute. I enjoyed that one. This was 10 years ago. 10 years. John Wolfe, yeah, me too. I do. I love him too. I really like this one, actually. I'm still proud of this one. Old stuff. Let's go right above it. Here's when I was trying to figure out my style. This is way too light, way too pastel. But 10 years ago. You graduated 1 year after me then. Because I graduated high school in 2014 and then I graduated community college in 2016. Here is a Life is Strange fan art. It was Kate Marsh heavily referencing Loisha's art because I was trying to like figure out how to draw things that people liked. I like this one still. I was pretty happy with this one. This was gonna be a fan art. Yeah, Cassandra by Leon. Let's see if I colored it. Yeah, I actually really like this one. This is when I started figuring out how I like painting hair. I was way too soft with coloring. Let me see. Hold on. Let me move me. The nose. I was way too soft. I was studying realism. How to be realistic. And then here's when my life changed. My first Drawtober. When I started actually getting good. I got a comment on this, and it was so misogynistic. It was something about, like, you know, women time of the month joke. It was stupid. It broke my heart. Low-key. I like this bird. I like drawing birds. This is a ferret. I love drawing old men. But anyways, we'll stop. I'll show you my new stuff so you don't think I just do that. But here's some pixel work that I liked. Here's some drawings that I did. Yeah. Oh, this was an ideal for my character because I'm obsessed with having holes and foreheads, and I thought about having horns, and I think I might do this for my VTuber one day with the green hair because yeah, I like this. Better than me, I can't paint. I saw your art yesterday. Don't lie to me. Hand. I love hands. I love drawing hands. This one, okay. One, I know the promos above my face. But two, this one means a lot to me. So this is a barcode, and it translates to freedom. And it's a drawing where it's a dot drawing where I just use dots, and it's about the sex trade, and like I wanted to put this on t-shirts and do a charity, but I have not done that yet. This was for class, but I'll be done now. Back to the matching game in the background. I don't show my art enough, but I am an artist. I do things. I swear. I do. I do. I promise. I got really burnt out drawing for a while, and then now I like drawing again, so. I can draw anything portrait-wise. Like, if you want a realistic drawing, I know how to do that, like, perfectly. I can do that. I just wish I knew how to stylize more, you know? I wish I could make stylized illustrations and not just realistic illustrations, but yeah. And all artists wish they got recognized more, you know? We all do. But, anyways, back to my point. If you wander onto the Baby Angel 2 from DeviantArt, tell her I'm a big fan and give her a follow. So, that was the point of all that. I got distracted. My dog is whining. Yes, the point of today's stream, if you want a mobile game that is pretty fun, download using my link, Manchington Mansion. I get like a little bit of money for more people that download, and then the more levels you reach is the more money I get, which will go towards my new VTuber, which I am so excited. Y'all don't understand. I have been planning this character, like the updated version of her. And guys, just y'all are gonna love her. I know it. I know you're gonna like her. She's gonna be a thick a thick queen. Fashion oriented too. Like, this is no shade to other VTubers, okay? We all love to have sexy little outfits, but I'm gonna have fashion forward outfits, so it's not gonna be just like lingerie. Like, I'm very excited. I've been looking at all the outfits I like. I've been designing outfits. Like I said, I promise I do things. I promise. I know it's hard to believe. I need to work on my visual novel for Powerless. That's like, I need to work on that. That's priority number one. Priority number two is VTuber. Um, my dogs are being loud. Or my dog. My one dog. Is the background too much? Let me know if my dog is being too much, or if you can hear too many sounds. So what's everybody's plans today? We'll go back to ASMR stuff in a second, but what's everyone gonna do? Anything y'all excited about? I need to clean. That's what I'm doing, and I'm gonna finish a commission. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna sign up for the gym today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm going back to the gym. Sadly, I did not get snatched before summer started like I planned, but I paid off debt. That was what I was worried about first. And believe it or not, gyms are kind of expensive. I'm not going to an expensive gym, like a fancy gym, but they are like kind of a extra expense that I didn't have for a while. So just finishing up work, work. Soon you'll be done, and then you get to pick what you want to do. Do you have your, like, do you know what you're doing yet? It's okay if you don't. Have you gotten on Blue Sky yet? Like, really promote your game art. Your game art's crazy good. Crazy good. I would show it if I could get it up, but I cannot. My anxiety messed up promoting for myself. I understand that, especially with how young you are, but we'll get you. We'll get you out there. Maybe you should think about having somebody post for you. We're gonna do some brushing again because I feel like I haven't done anything in a while. I got distracted talking about art. Beals, do you have a website? I don't know how to do the social media stuff. I've made accounts, but I keep deleting them. I don't think any of us know how to do the social media stuff. Low key. I am lost all the time doing social media. I'm trying to get on VGen, and I need to get on Fiverr to offer some stuff. But I have not done that. Also, sorry, I just bumped y'all. There's side note. There's an ASMR VTuber reward or awards, and I nominated myself yesterday. I know I just started, but I was looking for a newbie award, and they had one, so I nominated myself for that. I don't think anything will come of it, but you miss all the shots you don't take, you know what I mean? You do? Can you send it to me? I'll show your art. I need to get a doc of just people to promote on stream. Low key. Just a document I can go to when I feel like talking about art. Thank you. If you could send it to Discord, I could open it now. And we can talk about it. Give y'all a break from this matching game in the background. Which, by the way, is very fun. And you should download it using my link. I need to look at when I do ASMR again. I think it's next week. Sadly, I couldn't fit in a whole week of it like I did the first time. But we'll at least get 2 streams out of it. Let me look at my schedule. The site has my full name on it. Oh man. I don't have to show it. If you would prefer if I didn't. Oh, I'm logged out. Wait, no. Actually. Hold on. I'm logged out. Okay. I actually dox myself all the time. So, all the time. I need to get better at that. Wait, nope, that's not it. Hold on. Our next ASMR. Hold on. Yeah, it is Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Well, I just got yelled at because my boss cannot get a grip on how his own company functions. Customers are great. Why'd he yell at you? Or why'd they yell at you? I'm sorry to hear that. You don't deserve that. You deserve better. Bosses suck. Okay, let me show you Lisa's. Oh. Pretend I didn't say that. We'll just talk about something else for a second. My bad. My bad. I'm so sorry. They have called multiple times requesting us to come back. I have texts that prove that I did not tell him about this. He demands to make all the schedules, yet forgets to add so much. I couldn't. If you don't mind me asking, what do you do? Like, what field are you in? But that sounds very annoying. Okay, we're gonna look at Beals' artwork. Can you click on these or make them big? No. I'm kind of in the way. Let me, boop. I really like this one. Can you see my mouse? I don't think you can, actually. Why? Why can't you see my mouse? Well, I like this green one over here that's on the right. I really like this moon character a lot. If you did not know, Beals. Oh, you can't see it on my mouse. I don't know why my mouse isn't working, but Beals makes video games, and they made a pet simulator, and it's a little moon character, and it's amazing, and y'all should go play it. I'm trying to talk Beals into becoming an artist for me. Look at this. This is beautiful. This on the right. Oh, you can see my mouse now. Weird. 3D. See? This little character. It's a little laggy right now, my stream, and I apologize. Adorable. Animation. So these people are pissed because they think they are scheduled in, and in my head they are, but I get yelled at and say that I am just deflecting when there is actually nothing I can do. I am in the landscaping field. You don't have to stop, Ekadin. I want to hear about this stuff. Don't be sorry. So you're landscaping, and your boss apparently doesn't know how to schedule. That's what I've gotten. I'm sorry. You deserve better. Have you ever thought about making your own landscaping business? I'm all for people making their own businesses. That broom is from my 3D art class. That thing took me so long to do. Oh, the one that I saw click in? That was cool. I really like these animations. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm back. I'm gonna get off that so I don't accidentally dox again. My VTuber is lagging. I think we're good now. I need to get my stuff up too. None of my new stuff is anywhere. I even have a market that I could take advantage of. I could live at my cabin, make bank, and not have to deal with my boss's crap. Do it. I couldn't do it. What's stopping you? And honestly, if it's like funds, just do it on the, like, start it while still working there. Or is there like, do you have a contract that says you can't or something? But yeah, you can be your own boss, and landscaping is such a good business to make a business of. Like, yeah, it starts off slow, and you do have like quite a bit of expenses, but like you make it back pretty fast. But yeah, Bye, Beals. I hope you have a good day. And we'll be done in 20 minutes anyway, so you won't miss much. Thank you for letting me show your art. And good luck. I'll see you later, guys. Are you gonna be on tomorrow? Yeah, I am. 11, I think. Pretty sure. We're playing Yes Your Grace tomorrow. So yeah, 11 a.m. Bye. It would require a loan for the startup. I would need equipment. Is it hard to get a loan where you're from? Honestly, I say start the business while still working there. If there isn't a non-compete clause in your contract, get your people and then quit later. That's what I say. Oop, I'm so sorry. I bumped y'all again. I can't really... Oh, oop. Hold on. I made a mistake. I clicked something. I can't really where I am, and where my cabin is about 4 to 5 hours away. Okay. How can we get you to start your business? Technically speaking, my job currently could be remote, but my boss is a dinosaur and demands to use a landline. Jobs hate letting you be home. Places here are making you go back now, and it's kind of a shame. Also, if you would like any triggers echoed in, I know I'm talking a lot, but let me know. We are supposed to be doing ASMR, not just yapping, but I am yapping. I'm just doing random things as I'm yapping. Oh, my phone. I paused. My phone started dying, so my VTuber paused. You have no idea how close I am to walking out the door. I'm so fired up. I am a bad person to talk to then, because I'm all for quitting. I hate jobs. In a different life, I could have been a scammer. You know? Tell people to join a pyramid scheme, quit their job. I can be very motivating. I want it. I'm just saying. That could have been a route. The universe should be thankful for that. The ASMR is helping. Good. Good, good. the ASMR can balance from me being like, quit your job, start your own job, be a landscaper, you'll blow up, you'll be a great landscaper, you would be the best landscaper. You would be so successful. I know it. How do I know this? Because I have faith that you work hard. Sounds like you work hard to me. If I lived there, I would support you. I would hire you for my yard and for my land to scape it. Just saying. So the guy who does my yard, I was sweeping my garage and he just walked up to me with like a push mower, and he was like, "Hey, I'm starting a business. Do you need someone to cut your grass?" And I'm like, "I don't want to do it anymore." Sure. And then now he owns probably the biggest landscaping company in my area, and not just my area, I'll go to across the city where my adopted family lives, and he's even over there. So, like, it takes one person to say yes, and then it's a snowball, because once you get that one person, you can get another one, and the more experience you have is the more people you'll have, and then you can hire people. Like, he doesn't even cut my yard no more. He has workers that cut my yard. It's still him that gets paid, but I'm just saying. Do it. Well, normally, yeah, but I can't even take pride in my work here anymore. I'm roadblocked at every point I try to push forward. So now I just watch streams and play games at work, because if he doesn't care, why should I? Valid. Well, then you kind of have to start thinking about what's important to you. Like, what's gonna make you satisfied at the end of the day? Are you good with the way things are? Which is totally valid if you are. Or do you want to make a business or work somewhere else? What will flame your fires? Echoed in. What will flame your fires? I used to work. We talked about it. I used to work for a gaming company that sold games. They sucked. But they made me, because of how unhappy I was at the end of that, I went back to school. Well, I started streaming first, and then I went back to school, and now look at me. I'm pretty happy. Am I making big bucks? No. Not by far, but I am way more happy and knowledgeable. will give you a landscaper a secret. If you offer your landscaper drinks or treats, they will work way harder. The thing is, they're so fast with it. My yard's not that big, and they'll come, and I won't even know they're here. Like, sometimes I'll owe them money. Like, I'll walk out, and the grass will be mowed, and I'm like, well, I owe them $50. And I didn't even know they came. That's good though. Personal happiness is so important. Like this stuff, what we're doing right now, it makes me happy. Like, partially because I get to talk to others. Like, I got to meet you. We would have never met if I didn't come back to streaming. And so far, you're pretty awesome. So, you're pretty cool. So, but my point of saying that is, you have to think about what you're happy with. Like, if you're satisfied right now, then there's no harm in it. No matter if it's annoying or whatever. If you're satisfied, that's what's important. I just want you happy, echoed in. I just want you happy. The only issue with me leaving is that both my brothers work here as well, so it's nice to work with them. But I never directly work with them anymore. Would they not work with you? You could make a brother landscaping business. That's very popular. They do that all the time. I see brother packing businesses. I see brother landscaping businesses. I see brother beer businesses. Breweries. Brother electricians. You know, I turned on for like my mouth to track better, and I don't feel like it catches me all the time. Like, I'm very teethy today, even though I'm not. Like, this this city sounds just had Jekyll. I got scared. I thought I was playing music on accident. This is Maple Road. We have 8 minutes left. Probably do some kisses. Another person just called. I called you weeks ago and have heard nothing back. So your boss just doesn't do anything, huh? Like, just nothing. No, you're good, echoed in. You're good. I'm not saying to stop talking. I was saying we have 7 minutes left. What should I do for y'all for the 7 minutes? I'll probably do some, like I said, I'll probably do some kisses and then hairbrush. So, popping. We'll do some popping. So, 7 minutes of good vibes. Let's take a deep breath first. Ready? Good vibes. You're doing the best you can, echoed in. And you deserve the acknowledgement that you put in. Like, you work hard. You're a good person. But I'm gonna do 2 minutes of little kissy noises. And then we'll do some minutes of other things. So. You know you love this, Adam. That was a good 2 minutes. So, now we'll do some popping and then hairbrush noises. And then we'll kind of say our goodbyes for the day. If I can pop, sometimes I can't. Like today's not a popping day for me, I guess. Can y'all hear it? I feel like it's quieter than the first time we did it here. Okay. I think that's as good as I can get today. Okay. For the rest of the time, we'll do this, the hair noises. Also, echoed in, did you like the kisses? Should I keep that? Was it too much? Was it okay? Like actual opinion. Like, I need to know. Okay, good. I was worried like I was too quiet or maybe I was too fast. That one's a new one. I was watching people do it and I was like, maybe I should try. What you like to, what sounds good to you. But I can't hear it. Like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've been, like I said last time, I've been watching others to try to learn. Because I do want to do this good. And I want to, like, provide a good space. But, like, sometimes I watch them and I'm like, I don't know how they get that so clear. You know? But we are at our 2 hours, and since today was a special day, let me make sure our thingy is good. Some people don't like doing kisses or stuff like that because they don't like it or it makes them feel uncomfy. That one does not make me feel uncomfy. I'm fine with it. I'm sure there's others though that I might not do, Yeah, but I'm fine with the kisses. I think we might need a little bit more time, but I'm unsure. I don't think it's caught up yet. Any final conversations anyone wants to have while I'm looking at my stuff, making sure I did it correctly? I'll do a little bit of a outro for the sponsor. We have 27 days left of the sponsorship. This is the only stream that we'll have of it though, but if you guys download it using my link, I get a little bit of money, and the further you play for the 27 days is the more money I get. It's not a lot, but it will help towards the new VTuber model or just paying my bills because it is becoming the end of the month and mortgage will be due soon. This is not mortgage money, but it can be a little bit of money. It's our first sponsor, so the better we do on this one is the better sponsors will get in the future. Yeah. I think that's a good outro for them. It's pretty fun. You can sink a lot of time into it because you kind of get lost in the serotonin it gives you, because a lot of stuff, like, you feel like you're succeeding. So it'll take some getting used to mic closeness and cranking the volume up on the mic but talking quieter. It is just finding your style and sound. How is my, well, that one was a little loud. How is my volume today? Do you think I should talk softer? Do you think I got too excited? Not to make you do a review, but you are kind of my boss. So it does matter what you think. I have started putting these up on YouTube, by the way, for anybody that wants to rewatch things. I cut some stuff out, but it goes up on the reading channel, so it's Kalala Reads for anyone that wants to watch them. It's hard to tell if it's just like behind or what. It is really up to taste. You should keep looking at other streamers, see if you like whispering or soft talking better. I think so far 10 out of 10 would relax hearing it. I hope so. I think so far I like soft talking more, and then maybe whisper for special days. I don't know. Which one do you prefer? Do you like whispering or do you like soft talking? Because I could like whisper, but we'd probably have to turn the mic up. I like soft talking because it's kind of like you're laying in my lap and I'm like just talking, you know. I'm petting hair, and I'm petting your hair, soft talking about the day, telling you you deserve better at work. Depends on the streamer. Some people do it well, some don't. The whispering. The Have you watched Hana or Hannah? I'm not sure how you say her name. Hana. Sign me up. Hey, you deserve better at work too, Adam. You know I think that. Hana whispers very good. Like, she's probably one of the top ones that I like. Hana. She is very relaxing. You could even have a trigger reading that is close whisper. I could. But I would have to, I want to perfect it before I make it a redeem. Next time, we'll practice whispering. Do you think... Never mind. Okay, so I think that's gonna be the stream because I do need to go do other content creation stuff. I have a PNG tuber to figure out. Oh no, ask. So, do you think once a month is good enough for ASMR? Or do you think we should do. Okay, let me rephrase this question. Should I stick with the ideal of a week of ASMR where we get 2 streams of just ASMR? Or should I mix it into the month where we do ASMR not just 2 times, but like it's spread out? That's what I've been trying to figure out. Excuse me for clearing my throat. Talking about somebody I've been watching, we'll probably go over to her. Her name is... I brought her up earlier when I said they were talking about philosophy during their ASMR. They're live, so we'll probably go to them. But I'll wait a second because I just asked a question. Their name is Noodle Wolf VT. If you've watched them yet. I guess we could go into our actual ASMR. Hold on. We're over here now. Our actual place. We're a little off-centered. How'd that happen? Let me get close. Hello. I'm big now. So it depends on how you want to grow. If you are wanting to grow in the ASMR community, the more often the better, obviously, in ASMR and non-ASMR content sometimes doesn't mix. You'll have people show up for one and not the other. I kind of... I know that ASMR people aren't always going to be here. And I don't know if I don't know. I guess I'm doing it because, like, I want to provide ASMR content. But I don't know if I'm doing it. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this thought and oops. Whoops. My eyes twitching. That was an accident, I swear. I thought I was clicked on OBS. My eye for some reason is really like, I swear my real eye is not doing that. Like, there are streamers I watch for their ASMR and not their gaming content. Yeah, Star Wars, hit me up anytime you want to have an info dump I want to listen to it, even if we're not ASMR time and it's game time. I don't know what I want, if I'm being honest, from ASMR. I want to be good because I'm interested in the actual skill of it. More so than I am growing, but like saying that I'm not interested in growing would be disingenuous because obviously I stream. Like, I want to grow. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I'm not doing it to get new people. But because I do everything to get somebody new, kind of. Like, I do what I want to do, but there's always that, like, I stream it because I want to make a community. So I don't know. I'll have to organize my thoughts on that a little bit. But, anyways, Star Wars. Hit me up. Tell me what you love about it. Or talk about it tomorrow or whenever. I'm I'm so willing to listen to that. So, but we're ending. I'm distracted. It is 100% possible to do both. For example, one of the bigger streamers, Fauna, did both. It was nice to have both sides. Let me look them up before we end. Fauna? Are they graduated or something? Oh, yeah. They did graduate recently, didn't they? You know what I wish I could figure out? How to do that aura sound. Like, see, that's the real thing. Acting is not my strong suit, and I feel like to get certain things, you have to like be better at acting. I'm not good at acting. It's all genuine here. If I'm kissing you, it's because I'm kissing. That's not acting. That's real. Yeah, they were Hololive. Yeah, I remember them now. They're still streaming a different name and avatar, but still said. Are they? People say that they find graduated streamers, and I never find them. How do people find them? I was sad Gora is graduated now. Mori's my favorite Hololive. But again, I'm getting distracted. We need to end. We need to go. Maury is my favorite because I love the attitude, I love the ideal, I love the model. But we'll talk tomorrow. I'll be back 11 a.m. We're gonna play Yes, Your Grace because I guess I could talk normally. um, we're playing Yes, Your Grace because the sequel's coming out. Yeah. But anyways, thank you for talking to me. That's the that's the point. I actually do very much enjoy talking to you. So yes. Anyways, moving on. I like today, talking about growing. I knew I wasn't gonna grow because we're not in the ASMR content. Like I only did ASMR category. I have to be in the sponsor category. And like obviously who's gonna be actually looking at the sponsor category to like find new people, but I did it because I thought it'd be more fun this way. So anyways, yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk on bosses. Like thank you for coming to my TED Talk about everything else I talked about. I'll see you over there. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. We're gonna be playing one of my favorite games, Yes, Your Grace. It's an indie game. You'll love it. I know it. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. I hope you relax. And I hope you will know that you're worth more than you think you are. And I love you. Bye. Mwah.